Welcome. Today we have Nicole Nutile with Wiley, a company that specializes in one of the things they're really good at is customer service, but they also do a lot of other things. So tell us, what does Wiley do, Nicole?
So Wiley is one of the oldest publishers, and we are in books. We are in research, education. Our one of our main values is unlocking human potential. So we
Nice.
are supporting the learners of the world and the needle movers, and that's what we do. But we really excel in customer service.
That's wonderful. And I mean, knowledge, like they say, is power, and you guys help take it to the world.
Yes.
And what would you say one of the core beliefs or mottos or whatever you want to call it for Wiley?
Just making sure that the people who are trying to move ahead in their education, their careers, research, they have everything they need at their fingertips. And Wiley has done a great job at that for generations, and just making sure that we're helping the learners of the world, and it's been great. And books is where we started, and books will always be there, like we heard today with our keynote speaker. It's just really important to keep giving back, and Wiley does a great job with people, their people organization, their employees, their structure on how they do business in the publishing space. It's
Hmm.
it's taken them 215 years.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been around a long time.
And how has the transition? Because I mean, 215 years ago, like Gutenberg was just getting his momentum. So now that we've gone to the digital side,
Yeah.
how has that change impacted Wiley?
Well, it's keeping up with the times. We want to
Hmm.
make sure that, yeah, our readers, people who need to access our content, have the means to do so in different fashions. So, while it's always great to have a book, it's really great to have digital copies, to have open access copies of
Yeah.
different research. And I think they've really done a great job at sort of pioneering it and steering it in the right direction, especially looking at AI and automation and self service.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And has there ever been a challenge where people want certain content, but it's difficult to get, maybe because of copyright or limitations to access of certain content? Or
I'm sure there probably is. I don't actually do that side of
as
it.
much,
So, but
but you're able to get what people need when they need it for the most part.
yeah,
That's the main focus,
yeah.
empowering them and giving them the knowledge and providing them. So how can they access Wiley if they need it?
So we are global, right? We're all over the world. Wiley.com is the best place to start. And, like I said, I mean, I think it's just an amazing, it's a test to the times, right? You can find what you need in one place, and if you don't, it's going to direct you to that. And our customer service, which is why we're here, I think is the most important thing, right?
Hmm.
Because if you, my boss, he is the vice president of customer service at Wiley, global customer service, and he has a long-standing relationship with SOCAP. He's been with Wiley for a really long time now, and he's taken it from something where it's very painful sometimes to contact customer service to now it's a really pleasurable experience, and that's because he wants to be where the customers are when they're there,
Hmm.
not they have to fly around to
Yeah.
find us. So it's just it shows in our satisfaction. It shows in our our customer experience, our net promoter scores, and I think that we have a lot of great information to share with the rest of SoCap.
That's awesome, and that really shows like it shows the type of business you guys are, because it's not just about like we need to spend money on customer service. We're going to make it as difficult for them to get through to us.
Right.
You're completely the opposite. It's like we want to be there when they need us, where they need us, and we're going to help them out. And I think that also speaks a lot of credibility to what the business is
Yeah.
about, because it's about knowledge. And if you are hiding from the customers, how are you going to provide knowledge and insight, right?
Yeah, and it's changing so much. I think that people felt they needed to just have customer service because it was a part of, the process, but they really didn't make it something that was a great experience, or it was so hard to find. And someone said once at a conference, and we have these amazing web pages, and you can look at all this beautiful content, and it's digital, and the contact us is hidden all the way down here. And he moved from the very front of the stage to the back of the stage, and it was so impactful because it's like that a lot. You can't find the one small thing you need to get to, which is how do I connect with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and That's what they say. Connections are more powerful than almost anything else.
Yeah.
And I also like the 6 degrees of connection, where we can meet anybody we want if we really wanted to exert our energies and moving forward.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for
Yeah.
sharing your thoughts. Again, we got Nicole Nutile from
Yes,
Wiley,
yes,
and
Wiley.
it's the Italian last name. You got to say it with the hands. So thank you so much for joining us and sharing some of your thoughts.
Thank you.